Hello, this is Daniel Rosenthal again. This is kind of a continuation of something that I already posted, and also is on a blog that I wrote in the 1999-2000 time period. And actually, most of the things that are written there happened to me over my life and at different points in my life. And I was trying to start a blog, which nobody came to. So now I'm trying to do videos. And this has to do with the Shabbat that I described, where the man at the home like confronted me about my life. This happened when I was about maybe mm, 20, 27. So I'm now 40, almost 44. So it's quite some time ago. But most of what everything that I wrote still seems, a lot of what I wrote at least, seems relevant. And here goes. The debate rages constantly within me. It almost never ceases. I have become obsessed with the problem, the challenge of my Jewish life. I can't even live a secular life. When I try to live naturally and not be so concerned with Jewish law, my soul and all this knowledge that I've gained roars up and makes me crazy. As far as a frum life or dati, well, it goes without saying I'm not very good at that either. Basically, I'm incompetent. But at the same time, I'm driven by my deep relationship with God. I just can't seem to ignore this, no matter what I try. It's funny in a sad way. This utter realization of what is actually going on inside myself. The problem is that every time I go to a rabbi, I just end up retelling this story. I've tried to write parts of it to different rabbis at different times with the same results. They were unable to assist me. Mainly, I think it's due to my resistance to the idea that I need to change the way I think before I could become from. It is also very painful to have to retell this whole story and not get any results. Perhaps the real problem is myself. I myself did not know what I'm expecting from the people I speak to. Sometimes I feel as though I wasted these last 6 years, and now even more than 6 years. At other times, I feel that this is the most important thing that could ever happen to me. It seems that most people don't go through a religious crisis or development until they are older. Often, I try very hard to recall what it was like before the letter arrived from Israel. I tend to believe that it was all the letter's fault, which as if it was a person. I know that it's perhaps the most ridiculous thing that I could possibly think. Then again, with my whole life ahead of me, who knows what I'll think next? It is in these magical, mystical moments that the possibilities are endless. My mind drifts, hovering over the vast earth, a bird without wings, propelled only by my imagination and music. Drifting and gliding with seemingly no direction can be both exhilarating and frightening. Where will I land? People swarm all around. Darkness abounds. The mass multitude press up against me, grabbing at me in curiosity, for I'm lighter toned than they are. My hair is curly, my eyes are light. Pressing up against me in a seemingly endless mass of humanity, I make my way slowly to the river. Here, it is said, I will be purified. I step forward, literally ready to take the plunge over the edge into the great brown water below. Millions are all around me, screaming and wailing in ecstasy. I try to block out my thoughts of cultural information that I absorbed over my life regarding this experience. I want to jump as a native jumps, and not as a white man from America that I am. I want to become the river. For isn't that the point, after all? Everything is racing through my mind at once, imploding with a brilliance that rivals the noonday sun here on the river bank. The gentle water flows just below, for it is not a deadly leap, but one of faith. Why am I here? Why did I travel halfway around the world to join these people in their rituals? Do I not have rituals in which to plunge into?